Hey, y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me?
Yes.
What's up with it? What y'all got going on, man? How y'all doing? Y'all like?
Yeah, you all right?
I can't complain. I'm giving this my all. You know what I'm saying? Put my heart in this for real. How you been, Kara? You been all right?
Yes, I've been doing okay.
Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. So boom, we got a couple things. I know last week, I had delegated tasks for everybody, to kind of like complete, to kind of like get us an edge and get us up to speed on where we needed to be. So I will say, thank you guys all for contributing what you guys could. I know a lot of things that were on those lists to get done. Um, we have done, and I mean, if y'all didn't finish, don't worry about it. Y'all came through with an assist, and I slam dunked that motherfucker. So anything that was left unfinished last week, I assure you, I spent the time getting it done and making sure that it was completed. That being said, we now have an active head count of who all is active and who all is not. So you guys will see, y'all gonna see some changes going on in the group, right? With that being said, I feel like as of lately, our group dynamic kind of been off, the energy kind of been off, and I know if I can feel it, I know damn well y'all probably been feeling it for a lot longer than me, right? So I'm trying to get us back to that place, right? And how do you do that? You got to correct the energy. And what you mean correct the energy? Well, you can't bring life to a dead situation. It's a lot of dead weight that we've been carrying. A lot of people we've been trying to motivate, encourage, and pull, and damn near force to get some money. And that's not what we here to do. We here to connect with people who want it for themselves and get them the opportunity, right? And I think I got so caught up in trying to save everybody that it started weighing us down, And as a leader, I can take accountability for that. But guess what? That shit changed today. We're not doing it no more, man. Hey, it's either you in or you out. I know all of you guys, all of y'all probably didn't get a call, all of y'all probably didn't get a text. But I made it my business to text majority of everybody who I hadn't spoken with within the last like 12 hours before I started sending out the text. So I literally texted everybody. I called everybody. Like literally, I called everybody in the company and just had that real conversation with them. Is you in or is you out? And if you out, that's cool. It's not any pressure, none of that. We just want clarity so we can know how we need to move forward. And I contacted everybody from both round one and round two. So if you do have access to the spreadsheet that we had with all the partners' phone numbers, their first and last names on them, you will see that I added 3 columns to that spreadsheet. That was a standing call. Everybody received a standing call, and either they answered the phone or they didn't answer. And whether or not they answered or not, they definitely got a text message. I didn't give it that. If I talked to them, they got a text message, and it was sent so I can document their response and update the spreadsheet according to their response. So that spreadsheet is going to reflect everybody who's a part of the company and that is in fact active. That being said, Avalon is going to go ahead on and start working on those flyers. With that being said, understand, guys, looking at this spreadsheet, let me pull it up. Looking at this spreadsheet, it's a total of about, let's see, we got what, six, that's eight, that's seven. Shit, that's about 30. We got about 40 people total that are active and have confirmed commitment. What does that mean? And actually, we have 40 people total that are active and that have confirmed commitment. With that being said, Avalon's probably gonna need help molding them flyers. Now, KC, I know you have experience on Canva, right? Um, that being said, I would like for you to combine forces with Avalon and help her out. Um, Knowing that those flyers is not gonna take a lot because It's literally their phone numbers, their names, and really whoever can help. I know Tom Nika got the she got some more spreadsheets that she's gonna be updating for me. So if anybody else can pitch in and help, that'll be greatly appreciated. Because we're trying to get them the flyers by tonight. That being said, I know y'all probably like, damn, Kane, how we gonna get them flyers by tonight? That's a lot. It's really not. And here's why I say it's not. You only putting the only thing you adding to them is the phone numbers and the first and last name and the phone numbers. These are the soft launch flyers. They don't contain any pictures. There's no need to, change any of the graphics on the flyers. They're already well designed. And we're using majority the flyers that we're using are some of the ones from last year that we did not use, right? So we've taken the liberty to take those flyers and just relaunch them with a soft launch with everybody else. That being said, don't nobody really have professional photos. Carol, I know you have your professional photos from last year. I mean, besides the team leads, nobody really does have professional photos. So this is kind of like for them to be able to push until they would get their professional photos back, which we're aiming for the turnaround time of maybe like December 1st, December 2nd. Like I said, I paid a rush fee for him to be able to get them to us within 24 to 48 hours. We get the edits back. We're able to, everybody have the opportunity to be able to add their photos to them flyers, right? That also being said, I'm gonna drop a new package of this season, templates that they'll be able to add. Well, we already got the templates. I already got the templates. So I'm gonna go ahead on and make them available to everybody for them to be able to use. With that being said, it's gonna be kind of complex. Um, the problem with that is I don't know how we gonna do it, y'all. Last year that shit was a headache. And the reason it became a headache was because we had too many people doing it and they was just jumping in there doing shit. They didn't know what the hell they was doing. And it caused the original file to continuously be messed up, you know? So I'm trying to eliminate that being a possibility of happening again, right? But I also know that, with doing that, it's gonna take somebody gonna have to look at this shit because we don't want them putting out material and it's not up to standard. You see what I'm saying? So that's gonna be one of the main concerns, one of the main things itself. We want to make sure that everybody is able to get those flyers once they have their professional photos done, because we do already have them. We just waiting to take the pictures and get the edits back right now. But for now, anybody that can, y'all, please, please, please connect with Avalon because we're trying to get them the flyers by the end of the day. We have a spreadsheet that has everybody first and last name and phone number on it, and it has whether or not they're active. So all the people that are confirmed is active. Like I said, it's a total of about 40 people, and that's including y'all. That's including y'all. So it's probably not even a 40 total. But yeah, just adding their names and their phone numbers to it. On the onboarding sheet, I think we have. Hold on, let me go look at the spreadsheet for onboarding. Because if I'm not mistaken, uh, just a second. Not mistaken, we do have people on onboarding. Because I don't. So boom. So Tomnika, if you can, right? If you can, right? I would just like you to go through real quick. If you can, this will take priority over the last thing that we just talked about you doing. If you can, go to this spreadsheet, the one that everybody's able to see, the contact spreadsheet. And I would like for you to add, just go take it from the onboarding and go through all the active people and just add their online. Oh, you can add their social media names, right? Online. Oh, you can just go ahead on and add their social media names and add the social media names. And with that being said, we go ahead on and y'all will be able to add their Facebook because I know some of the photos have like a website icon or a Facebook icon. So that way y'all will just add name, first and last name, phone number, and Facebook name if that's what's on there. For those prepares. And that's kind of like where we at with it right now. That's like the challenge of today. Um, Tomanika, you know where to get, the social media profile names are actually listed on the spreadsheet for onboarding. So that's where you'll kind of go at, take that information and put it over there on that spreadsheet. Um, let's talk about next. What's next? Next, I need you guys to hold on. I'm trying to see. Okay. So if you can, um Julian, Julian, I think you should be already in that group, right? If you look into the Telegram, right? There's a group that was created, and I just recently created it, and it has the picture on there is golden black, and it has the IRS numbers, right?
Hold
You'll
on, I'm finna go look right now because I'm not too sure, to be honest.
Okay, it's called,
Oh, you talking about Splendid Recordings?
yes.
Yeah, yeah, I'm in there.
So look, what I would like for you to be able to do, right? Because everybody's able to comment in there right now. Um, the first video that's in there, I think, is the pop-up recording training. Okay. That's the video.
I just stop.
I think that's like 2 hours long, right? So if you can, and I know this might be a little back and forth for you, but it'll provide the clarity that I need. Um, if you can go in there and look at the dates, because there's no dates for any of these recordings. So I don't know what date each recording is from. You see what I'm saying?
So are all these recordings in the original group chat though?
Yep. Every Zoom, this is every Zoom recording. So if you go to the Splendid group, right, itself, you go to it, and if you click where at the top where you see what it say, where you see Tax Pro Chat, you
Uh
click
huh.
you click on the name itself, where it say Tax Pro Chat, and you go over to the right and you
And
click the link.
it'll say links, right?
Yeah, it'll say links.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to go and you'll be able to click the links, and when you click them, it'll pull up the actual message. Oh no, wait, it's pulling up fucking.
Okay. Well, what I'm thinking that's gonna be easiest for me to differentiate each recording is I see that each one has a different passcode.
Yep,
So
that's what I'm. Yep.
I'm just gonna line each passcode up with each one, and I guess that's how that'll be easier, for me to drop the date. So how you want me to drop the dates though? Like,
So in that Zoom room, it's a way to
what
to
edit it?
comment. To comment. Everybody can comment right now. I haven't dropped a link to that chat yet because I don't
Uh-huh.
want none of the preparers coming in there and they talking, and then everything get buried. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So just going through identifying the dates, and you can like literally you can respond to the message. You should be able to respond to each message,
Okay, yeah, like replying to each one.
replying to them with the date, and that way I can go through and I can just copy and paste them hoes again and put the date on it for each one.
Okay,
So
all
that way
right.
it's listed all the way out. But the thing gonna really be is because I know some of these recordings, or like when she first did it, some of them that was in there wasn't actual recordings. It was Zoom invite links. So you probably gonna have to, make sure that each one
So
is
how far back do they
October
go?
9th.
You said what?
October 9th.
Okay, all right. October
Yep.
9th.
Yep. And I think that was the first one. I think that's the first one. So you'll probably start at October 9th because I think that's
Cause
the pop-up training.
yeah, cause I see five different ones. So that's it though. Just these five ones that's in here.
Nah, because I don't know if she forgot any. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know. I don't know what she picked up or left off. You get what I'm saying?
Wait, so hold on. Like you want me to? do every Zoom recording and drop them in here that's possibly not in here as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, you're gonna have to give me some time to, actually complete that then.
Okay. Well,
Like
shit, if not,
just
bro,
like
if not, bro, I can do it. It shouldn't
no,
take
no,
long,
I'm
like,
saying yeah, I can do it, but I'm saying you just gonna have to, just give me like a little bit of time. No, that's all.
yeah, for
I'm
sure.
not saying like a whole week or nothing, but like yeah, just like maybe like a day or maybe two at the very least type shit. But
Nah, bro, it's good. I'll do it because I'm trying to have this shit done by the night. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even hold you, bro.
oh,
It's not,
okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah, yeah. Because
I'm gonna
I'm
go and do
actually
it.
finna leave at 5. I gotta take Jay to
I
basketball
got
practice.
you.
I gotta
I got you,
prepare
bro. No,
me
no,
and
no
everything.
explanation needed. You can't do it. That's fine, bro. Like I'm trying to, like I'm
Well,
just
I
trying to.
mean, yeah, I can, but it's just like by tonight.
You got stuff to
That
do though.
yeah.
You know, I understand it. Like you got a life outside of this, bro.
Yeah,
Like
but I'm a night owl though. I'll be up till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning
yeah,
getting this shit done. So if I
yeah.
need to, I can. But
I'll
yeah,
let you know. I'll let you know. But
okay,
for the most part, bro, I'll try to handle it because, like I said, it's really just me just trying to get it all in here so
yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
get them in here. So that way they can go ahead on and brush up on everything that they might need to brush up on, study whatever
Hmm.
they need to study, and that way it's all in one place.
Okay, and
It's
then you
kind of
gonna
hard
turn
for
the
them to
chat
have
off
a,
too.
huh?
I said you gonna turn the chat off, so like you said, they can't even respond or do nothing. They just go to that just for
Right. That's all it's
informative
trying to.
stuff.
Yup.
Okay, I
Because
got you.
I'm trying to declutter so they have a clear sense of direction. Because right
Yeah,
now, I feel
yeah.
like that's what a lot of people are
A
struggling with.
lot of people, yes, yes. This is what I was gonna say. They act like they can't scroll and scroll up because they see that
All
like
these
that's too
messages.
much. Yeah, that's
We
like
gonna
too
kill
much for
all of
some
that.
people.
We're having this one group chat that's dedicated to all of those things. So that's what we really gonna be on right now. So far we got T gonna add the names to the spreadsheets, and she got the other spreadsheets she gonna add them first thing is gonna be adding social media handles to that spreadsheet that I just made. Well, not the one we just made, but the one that everybody able to view. So that way it is on there when they're going to reference that sheet to make the flyers. It'll be all in one spot, the names, the phone numbers, as well as their social media handles. And keep
Yeah,
in
and
mind, y'all
T,
only doing this for the people that have active next to their name.
can
So
I speak to T real quick, just so she can hear me? So yeah, based on what he was talking about with the socials, like everybody that's responding to, like to me and that I've talked to personally, all their socials should be on their spreadsheet. And some people, they have Facebooks but don't have Instagrams and vice versa. So when you look on there, it'll specify, like no Facebook or no IG. But yeah, all the socials are on that other spreadsheet that me and you are in. So all you got to do is just go back and forth, and copy and
Gotcha.
paste pretty much.
while I'm looking at the, hold on,
I'm on there right now.
Okay, that's a
okay.
bit.
Okay.
But
So
regarding that other thing, no, I got you though, like for real, because I already know you got a lot on your plate, bro. So you just gotta give me a chance to make it home tonight, and that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Okay, baby, hold on. I hear you saying it.
okay, well that's cool, that's cool.
All right, I got you though.
I'm finna go through and I'm finna go ahead on and start removing people from the group today too. So we're gonna be moving forward with a whole nother, it's gonna be a whole nother energy that's going on in this shit now. Um, that being said, that brings me to the next thing, which will be marketing materials and what else? So Avalon. So on the flyer designs, you already have the contemporary flyers that we're going to use for the time being. The only things, the main ones that I want you to use. Let me go to let me go to what I sent you. So for right now, the first one that I want you to start with is gonna be that the tax checklist. Uh, I think that'll be a great one. That'll be a great one to start with. Far as in that daily reminder joint, that one good too. And you can daily reminder, and you can put the how to file joints. So those three will be more likely to be used right now. I'm gonna go to that one that say tax preparation checklist, and I'm gonna actually change So yeah, so it's gonna be two of them. The one that say tax checklist, all tax filers, you can feel free to go and start using that one, right? And I already gave you the adjustments to make for the one that says tax help has arrived. You see what I'm saying? Um, and we'll do that. I don't like the font on that tax help has arrived though. It look like it can be something that'll be, I don't know. I just feel like it's too hard to read. You know what I'm saying? I would like something that pops out to the clients where they're able to actually understand what we're saying. And then the daily reminder, that one already kind of cool. You already talked about changing the picture to the logo on the other one. Yeah, so I'll call you after Zoom and we'll finalize all the details. So that being said, I'll get with you, Evelyn, on that, and we'll go through all the details for those flyers. And then I'm gonna go ahead on and get with you with the additional flyers that we're gonna have too, because I've been over here brainstorming, coming up with ideas for that stuff. Next will be marketing as it applies to Danish. Danish, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I couldn't get
Okay.
off mute.
Yeah, okay, okay. So so the first thing I want to do, we're gonna go ahead and start placing orders for yard signs. So we go ahead
Hmm.
and get that rolling. Um Next is gonna be we're gonna have to go ahead and start ordering the stuff for the pop-up shops too. Uh we're gonna go ahead, and another thing, I'm gonna have to identify a street team. That being said, we're gonna need to go ahead and start getting everything that's pretty much been on the list, because we're in the last week of November. So I can't put it off any longer. And I know you're
Right.
waiting on me, to get the ball rolling. But I had to finalize like the concepts with everything, because I already know when it come to you, you like everything to already be kind of like together. So that's
Hmm.
kind of like what I've been working on. Um and I also know that for some of these things, you already have to have your design. So like the
Hmm.
backdrop and stuff like that, I don't have a design for it just yet. So I have to get the design created, and then we gotta find a vendor to go through to get that. But this
I
week,
found I got a good ass backdrop vendor, with multiple different like signs and sizes, and then
okay.
again, you know, we already talked about who we were gonna go through. We had a couple people we was going through
Yeah,
anyways.
yep. So we're gonna go ahead on. We're gonna go ahead and put the play together. So we're gonna be working closely this week. Throughout this week, I'm gonna try to limit it to Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, of course, because I don't want to interrupt the holiday, and then pick up on whatever we didn't get a chance to do, possibly Friday. But I'm gonna try to make the most of every day. Um,
Ooh, Friday.
Friday, I know, right?
You know
It'll
that's
be,
gonna be
it,
busy for me.
I already know it's gonna. Oh yeah, that's Black Friday.
That's
Damn.
perfect,
God, how I
actually.
forget the day that they sold the niggas for
Look,
discount on?
it's a little perfect for me though.
Nah, my mind totally forgot about Black Friday. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to we gonna try to get as much of it in as we can, because I know Cyber Saturday ain't that. Oh, is it Cyber Wednesday? Wednesday is, or is it Saturday?
Not
Cyber
Cyber
Monday.
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 It's
Oh,
Monday.
Monday. So that's tomorrow.
Nah,
No,
that's
No,
next
next.
after
It's
Monday after
Thanksgiving.
it's after
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to
That's that
compact
whole weekend.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to compact everything into them 3 days. Then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend the time planning today to get those things done. Um, so with that being said, we also need to get. Damn, I wish Quisha was on here. I'll text her because we need to get a final
Right.
head
Cause
count for the
we
photo
doing
shoot.
any outside activity where we need tables and chairs and stuff like that. I have a vendor and stuff for that as well.
We definitely gonna need table and chairs because we doing
I
pop up
got them. I
shows.
got 10 tables and 40 chairs. So
Okay,
they out for rental.
okay. So yeah,
So
because
we,
we,
yeah.
we definitely gonna need that. And we probably gonna need like covers too. For the stuff.
That's fine because you know they have that as in the on that website we was doing. So
Yeah,
you just need a design or how exactly, you know, I need whoop whoop
everything.
so everything can go smoothly on my end.
I got you. I got you. This what I really would like for you to do for me, right? because I
Mhm.
can send you what I have that's already put together and,
Right.
and formulated in my mind, right? But I
Mhm.
also need to know what else would you like require so that way it's not frustrating. Everything goes smoothly. So if you can send me a text message that detailed, because you know I be asking questions. Just detail it the way it's broken down for a first grader to understand. That way it leaves
Shut the
no room
fuck.
for questions. Nah, for real though. That way it leaves no room for questions. And I can
Correct.
get on it, you know what I'm saying, get everything done.
Have everybody in the group got his y'all information over? They everybody got the information over to you?
So I'm gonna see the ones that are proceeding and the ones that are going to be ready. I know for a fact, I got I know Avalon, Julian, Tom Nika, who else?
So
Uh
everybody right here in
Aubrey.
our group. Oh,
Everybody, huh?
everybody right here in this group.
Yeah, everybody on this call is gonna proceed and move forward. What I'm also doing is since I'm removing people from the
Hmm.
group, so
Hmm.
like I'ma just this is what I decided to do. I think that it's only fair and it's only right because I'm realizing like how everything playing out and how it's going. We got a lot of people that were in, and they probably not gonna be with us, especially after this season, right? And there's gonna be a lot of you guys that are opening your own offices and stuff like that going into the following season. With that being said, I want to put something in place and in structure for the people who are actually showing up committed right now. Like, I got two Spanish speaking prepares, bro. Like,
Who I need to learn from them?
my goal is I want to capitalize on that shit. It's so many people that don't have nobody in their organization that speaks fucking Spanish. So with that being said, I definitely want to nominate them two for the yard signs, and I am willing to cover the shipping costs for them or whatever whatnot. I'm not tripping about that because I already know it's gonna come back tenfold. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Especially with them being in a position that they're in and being bilingual like that. So I definitely want to do that. And I definitely want to encourage y'all too because this is my mind frame when it comes to it. Like I told you, I'm probably gonna do like 400 total. But you probably gonna I want everybody to just being honest and transparent. I think it'll be a good idea to do 100 dedicated to the advance and then 100 dedicated to refund numbers and estimates like that. That's what I think would be ideal because the problem gonna be when you trying to get an advance on there, then you got these numbers on there, and then you got your phone number, a QR code on there. That's too much shit for people to focus on, right? We want to make this shit plain and simple. Like I said to Mahoney just now when hey, make this shit to where a first grader get it, right? We're gonna put that shit on the biggest cuff and two forms of ways that they can contact us. So whether they want to take a picture of the sign and tap the QR code later, or whether they want to dial a motherfucking number, they know what's going on. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
At that point, and it shifts everything. And a call to action don't have to be a fucking phone call. More than likely, I'm gonna designate the call to action to be a text. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So that way you're not stuck answering the phone back to back, back to back. You can't get off the phone, so you can't do no returns. Now they're gonna text you. I'm gonna advise a script for everybody to follow once you do receive the text message of them inquiring about you filing their taxes. Um,
Oh, I gotta
to,
change
to
my
where,
number on there too.
huh?
I need to change my number, take my personal number off of there.
Well, yeah, I mean, but if I was you, what I would do is you're gonna probably need to get another phone because you
I
don't want
do got one.
yeah, okay, yeah, you don't want to use no text now number, you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that because shit, them apps get to tripping, you ain't got no internet signal, shit ain't coming through. Like it's just too much janky shit can go on with it. You definitely want to have a number that they can reach you on, and not only that, make sure that you have a professional voicemail when they do call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's what I got
to
it
that
for.
number.
Just for that. Nothing else, just for
Yeah, so I mean that's what I think would be a good move, a good way to go, as it applies to that. So definitely, Denisha, we gonna be getting together this week. Really gonna be starting today. I'm gonna go ahead on and send you everything that I have designed for the yard sign, so we can get that order placed, and we can go ahead on and start working on like the backdrops and all that additional stuff that we need. So like I'm dedicating majority of the time today to I want Evelyn to go ahead and get them soft launch flyers done. I want to confirm the final details for her to get those soft launch flyers to everybody. Um, Jew, whatever he can do, whenever he can. But trying to get them Zoom recordings in the group is gonna be a major key because again, when we moving forward with this new energy, I want to drop that message tonight 'Cause my goal gonna be to drop the message around like 8, 9 o'clock or some shit like that. When I drop that message, I want to drop that Zoom link. I mean, I want to drop that link to the new group. Like, boom, here's all the recordings that we've had since October 9th, including all pop-up training recordings. So at that point, it's like, okay, if you've been behind, you've been missing shit, whatever it is, you got the link to this group. Go to this group. It's a read-only channel, and you're able to get all the materials you need. Is no excuse for nobody at that point. And now it shifts the perspective into, okay, boom, everybody got their marketing material. Everybody got access to all the trainings. You know, they can go back and watch them at any time. If they wasn't available, they missed it, whatever the fuck, right? And now we shift in the perspective of, okay, we're stepping into our marketing era. So I'm trying to get everything done and ordered this week for everybody this week. So that way, starting the first week of December, we can go ahead on and start promoting because again, that's when day one. I don't know if y'all know, but we got a 30-day run. We got a 30-day challenge that I'm trying to put together, and I'm gonna actually try to finish working out the details of it. Hopefully, I'm gonna give myself a little grace, and I'm gonna try to have everything finalized no later than Monday, Tuesday, by the end of the day. And that 30-day challenge is really gonna be navigated towards the entire December. You know, daily to-do tasks for everybody, both prepares, team leads, everybody, right? And again, them doing this shit every day is going to secure their bag for them, essentially because that's what we want to do. We want to have a 30-day challenge to where at this point you got no choice but to get out here and get some money. You feel me? So if you're not doing this, if you're not okay, say for instance, you working and you're not able to, maybe you're not able to afford to go get flyers. Maybe you can't afford that. Okay, well, because we got people that can't afford it, right? Okay, well shit, you need to be going to get 10 to 20 phone numbers a day. You need to get the phone number, the email, and you need your phone number, email, filing status, and whether or not they want to advance every day. You need to get 10 to 20 people every day. That should be a challenge for you, knowing that you don't have no money to invest. Posting.
For the people that don't have no money to invest, they can tell them they can message me and they can work. I can work with them and get them some flyers done,
Okay.
just so they can make sure everybody got something.
Yeah,
You
because
know what I mean?
they do got a guy, they do got a guy. I think he do like 1,000 flyers for like I think it's like a couple $100.
Right, but
I don't even say a couple $100. I think
I
that
know
shit
this.
is real cheap.
Right, I got the mock up on some. If they, I just need the fire with a startup look,
Yeah, yeah,
and I can help them with their prices. It don't have to be just so
and
everybody can have something.
And yeah, I'm gonna make sure I tell her ass too, bro. I remember shit when I first started in this shit. I hand up the guy, bro. I remember when I first started in this shit, y'all. I had $25. I'll never forget. I took $25 and went and bought 100 flyers from what was that? UPS. I bought 100 flyers from UPS for $25 on everything I love. I had 100 flyers for $25 from UPS, and that's what I did my first year. My first year, that's what I did. Like anytime I got extra money, I'll take another $25. I go buy another 100 flyers. And that's how I ran my play. You feel me? And I was able to at least get the exposure that I needed. Like having them flyers. They wasn't, the greatest flyers, but shit, they looked it like something. The design on the motherfuckers was cold. The design was cold. They just wasn't no, you know, and that's okay. But again, that go back to what she's saying. Getting them something, getting them something. So, guys, I want to tell y'all, as leads, man, we putting this energy back in the group. I want to ask y'all to help me putting the energy back in the group. Getting in there, talking to them. It ain't just got to be about taxes. Just something that you experienced today, and just like all kind of different shit. Because at the end of the day, we have a family dynamic amongst each other, but it's not the same with everybody else. So we got to make them feel more so like they're a part of something because they're not just here as a number. They're not just here as a prepare. This is something that we want to help them understand. Hey, we all on the same journey, and whether I be a 2 year prepare or whether I'm a 5 year prepare, no matter what the difference is, we're still all in this together. So we got to kind of get everybody rallied up, man. Get everybody fired up and get everybody locked in, and that's gonna start tonight. We executing tonight. We cutting off dead weight. We getting people up out of here. We making transitions to the commitment overall. The people that's not with us, they're not gonna be with us. But the people that are here, that are dedicated, that are locked in, that's serious about what they doing, they gonna still be the ones that's here. So it's our job to more than anything feed that energy, feed their ambition. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that they know that like, hey, we here. You know, a simple good morning go a long way. You see what I'm saying? Good afternoon, everybody. I hope y'all, whatever, because it like Quisha in there, bro. I watch this lady every day. She in there, and she shouldn't be the only one. She in there. Okay, they don't talk bad shit. Y'all talk amongst each other. Maybe they'll join the conversation. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't just saying like, blow the
Like
message up.
as the position y'all in, just talk to them like y'all human beings. Y'all
Yeah,
don't have to
that's exactly what I'm
overboard. Yeah,
saying.
I run this department. Right? That doesn't make a person feel welcome or comfortable. That's why I don't respond to some of the stuff because that doesn't make a person feel like, oh, this is what I need help with. No, because I don't understand or I don't get it, and that's probably like a lot of people feeling or something like that. And I don't mean that to say rude, because I'm just really excessively aggressive. I'm just letting y'all know.
She don't lie about that. But look, overall, y'all, the goal is that we want them to feel invited, we want them to feel welcome, and we want them to know that they're a part of something great. We excited to have them here. We want them to feel that support. We want them to feel that love. We want them to feel that energy, right? Um, and it go to people saying like, oh, like when I told them last night, like take the stuff that y'all learn, the stuff that y'all hearing, and apply it as yourself. You know, not talking to your potential clients like you the IRS. Anybody know anything about the police? Most people don't like the police, and if you show up sounding like the police, they not gonna want to talk to you, especially if they're trying to do something that they probably shouldn't be doing. Just and that's just the general concept. And if you African American, then you don't like the police. It's like we born not liking the police just because of the things that they've done to us over generations of time. So we got to keep that in mind that a financial industry is one of the most hardest industries to be successful in. And it's not because it's a challenge, it's because you're gonna run into a lot of dishonest people. You're gonna run into a lot of people that's capping. You're gonna run into a lot of people that's finessing. You're gonna run into a lot of people that's spamming. You're gonna run into a lot of people that tell you they mean you well, but they're not gonna actually show you that they mean you well, right? They're two-faced. They're not gonna be loyal. They're not gonna be committed, and that shit gonna come with it. But knowing the skepticism that's already involved as it relates to money and what we doing being heavily related to money, we need to form a bond with these people, form that level of chemistry with these people because y'all was here last year when fucking Gusto played on our top about that first drop. And I'm thankful that all of y'all, have y'all own relationship with me the way it was like, shit, I know you're gonna take care of this shit, bro. Like y'all put y'all trust in me, but we had people that they didn't know me. They wasn't familiar with me. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? And shit, that's all it took for them to, you a scamming ass nigga. I don't
Nah,
want to
for
fuck
real.
with
I
you.
remember that too.
So
On
I
me.
mean, it was like, and just knowing that and knowing the type of power that we possess and how easy it is for people to be influenced to go against the grain, man. It's way easier for people to believe something negative or a lie than it is for them to believe something positive or the truth. You see what I'm saying? And that's just the way the world works. So the fact that we dealing with people money and we dealing with a lot of finances and a large scale of what we do deals with the financial side of things. We want to make sure that we doing everything in our power to give them that comfort and knowing like, hey, like we family here, man. We all good here, man. Like we gonna always look out for each other. We gonna always do whatever we can to help each other grow, scale, and elevate. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about us as a whole. It's about us as a unit. Do y'all know that once we hit a certain number as a company, that the bank product outside of tax layer, the bank product give you a performance bonus. Tax sled give you a performance bonus. I'm trying to get the motherfucking bonuses. Cause guess what? When I eat, we all eat. You feel me? I'm able to say, oh yeah, here. Hey man, thank you for doing your share. Thank you for doing your part. And that's what the goal at the end of the day is, man. But we gotta work together collectively to achieve that goal. And I can't necessarily be like, oh well, yeah, well, we need everybody together to do this number of returns. Because motherfuckers gonna see that number and get intimidated. But what I can say is shit, okay, man, look, we need everybody to do 5 returns today. We need everybody to do 5 returns today. And that goal consistently. consistently doing 5 returns a day consistently across the company, that's gonna say a greater scale. If we got 30 people to do fucking 5 returns a day consistently. What is that? Let's see. 30 people at 5 returns a day consistently for 30 days, right? That's damn near 4,500 returns, bro. Just being honest. At that point, we qualify. We one of them ones for sure. But it goes without saying that it's harder for people to commit and be serious about something when they're not physically being paid for it at that direct moment. So that's a large reason of why I went through the spreadsheet myself and contacted everybody directly because I need to know this shit gonna take a certain level of commitment. And yeah, you're not gonna see no money right now. You're not. You're not. That's just the way it works. That's just the reality of it. You're not gonna see no money right now. But I can tell you that all the time that you've been investing into this shit throughout this period, you're going to be well over rewarded for it. This is like point blank period. And let's talk about not on top of that, if you investing into it, right? Let's talk about you investing into it. You're going to receive 10 times your investment. How I know that I can guarantee it because I'm walking and living proof of that. But it's why a lot of people, their first year, they be on bullshit. The second year, once they see damn everybody else is successful, everybody else ate, then they want to get serious. Or once they see everybody else first drop, they getting 10, they getting 12, they getting 15,000. When they see everybody else first drop, they're like, oh shit, I need to lock in. But at that point, you got to think about it. The PAC Act don't lift into, they say mid-February. But last year, that shit didn't lift to like February 26th or something. So you got to think, once the PAC Act do lift, see what I'm saying? Now you're not getting paid until what? Damn near mid-March. I'm just being real. You're not getting paid until the first or second week of March. At that point, it's like, okay, boom, we halfway through the season. You only got March and April really left that people are still gonna be filing their taxes. Everybody really already filed. And most of them want to advance, especially if they got dependents and they know they got that PAC that. That PAC Act. They gotta live, especially if they ain't got no job. They need something to get by for them couple of months until their taxes hit. They gonna need that. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like knowing that and knowing that damn, like when you do get serious and you do get locked in, it's gonna be like midway through the season, and now you looking around and be like, damn, I only made $3,000 this tax season. And shit, had you been locked in from the beginning, consistent from the beginning, dedicated from the beginning, you could have made way more. And I'm telling y'all this shit. I know y'all know this shit because already y'all are leads, but I'm telling y'all this because I want y'all to keep that in mind as to their perspective of how they moving and why they moving the way they moving. So all engagement from y'all by being here and actually being able to work in this industry and having prior experience is definitely needed. We need that energy from y'all. Everybody here on this call has something different to offer overall. You see what I'm saying? Especially when like for instance, Denisha, you don't say a lot, but you've been through enough in this industry to know you don't went through motherfuckers the way they was playing money games and it didn't work out all the way good. We ain't gonna put it out there all the way like that, but shit, that's essentially what the hell it was. And it took a space for you to be able to come into a space and be like, okay, yeah, like I know ain't none of that going on. I know, bro, like real solid. He gonna make sure pay good. You get what I'm saying? So coming from a space like that and being able to share those type of experiences with people, and not necessarily speaking on a person name or nothing like that, but just letting them know, like, hey, I came from somewhere where I struggle with that. So I know what it's like to struggle with that type of stuff and being worried about that type of stuff. But I can't say that being here has changed, this for me. Jew, you been here. We done sat in the office and we done worked through returns, bro. We done worked through 3, 4 years worth of tax returns for clients. So you know that, hey, I know bro gonna stand there on side you and he gonna get in the mud with you. He gonna look over the return with you, whatever he gotta do with you to make sure that you get the job done and that you successful. And that more than anything, you eat. You eat. Because when you say, man, I'm gonna charge him, nah, but hey, you need to charge him more than that. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna tell you straight up. And it goes without saying, like everybody here, again, like I said, y'all got your own experiences to add. Avalon, you can share the story, your journey, your testimony with them, bro, to where she is bigger than just the money. I care about my people as a whole. I care about them and their safety, their well-being, and everything. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, it's more than just doing tax return. Like, I want to know that you're okay. I want to know that you're good. I want to know that your kids are okay. You feel me? Because that's what this shit was built on. This shit wasn't like I done had my own experience with each and every one of y'all. And y'all know this shit bigger than just taxes when it come to me, man. I love y'all genuinely on a scale of like, okay, man, like damn, like I know Mahogany Egg got like 6 kids over there running around. So I know whenever she hear from me, just to tell them, hey y'all, I'm on the phone.
Hold on
Sometimes
now. Hold on. Because not too much on me, and no, I don't.
hey, for her to be able to tell them, hey, y'all be quiet, I'm on the phone. That shit might feel good. You know what I'm saying? Being on the phone. Hell, just being able to tell their ass to be quiet. Shit, they been running around screaming all goddamn day. You know, Tomanika especially. She got
She bouncing on my
like
leg
7 of them
now.
over there. You know what I'm saying? She can use the break when I call. Hey, y'all, I'm on the phone. You know, like,
It
just
feel like 7. It's just 2.
if he sounded like 7, boy, goddamn, boy, they be over there turned up for sure. But nah, y'all, it's just, more than anything, creating that safe space for them, man, and letting them know, like, hey, like you done been where they are. A lot of them, they scared because they don't know. They got doubts. They don't believe that it's obtainable for them. And more than anything, I think everybody here understands that consistency plays the biggest role in this shit. Like point blank, period. Like anybody that know me know, like, bro, like you cannot give up. Giving up is not an option, and you gotta have that mentality. Like, I don't give a fuck. This shit gotta work. Like, I'm gonna force this shit to work. Like, I'm gonna be up on this shit so hard the way it ain't gonna have no choice but to work. You feel me? And it's like I teach so much and I give so much game. I done had people say, like, damn, you don't be holding nothing back for yourself. You don't keep that. No, why? For what? I want your ass to know everything that I know, so that way, at the end of the day, if something go down and it don't happen, I'm asking you, well, damn, okay, well, let's go back to all the shit that you done learned. And that's mainly why I want to put all the fucking Zoom recordings in one chat, like a study hall. Let's go back to what you done learned. If you know you need something in regards to marketing, let's go back and watch a pop-up training. If you know you need something in regards to a tax return that you don't understand, let's go back and watch a tax return video. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit right there is gonna be, it's pretty much a Zoom library. Yes, it's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. I'm changing the name of that group to Zoom Library. That's exactly what the hell it's gonna be. So at the end of the day, y'all, I want to thank y'all for everything y'all have already been doing, man. I thank God every day for y'all. At the end of the day, I want y'all to know that y'all mean just as much to this shit as I do. You feel me? And it's only so much that I can do with only one of me. From the spreadsheets to goddamn the marketing materials. You feel me? To campaigns that we trying to run. All this shit means something. And over these next 30 days, I ain't gonna lie to you, Danisha. You gotta put on your goddamn your Chicago boots or something. Goddamn, put on your fur jacket. Whatever the hell it is y'all be wearing out there. You gotta put that shit on because we finna be outside for real.
First off, we wear Conhard coats and Tims. My kids already got them and they ready.
All right, well, as long as they know, shit, we gonna be outside at these
Boy,
apartment
get off me.
complexes and hosting these pop-up shops and doing these giveaways, man. Like I'm more than anything, I'm trying to get more consistent on social media. I haven't been able to free up enough of my time to be able to record a lot of the content videos and shit like that. Like I want us to start our own content trends. I done talked to Avalon about it a little bit, to where we telling people, hey, show us your refund face. Show us that face when that bag drop in that account, when that tax bag drop, putting our own sounds on it, getting our TikTok pages up and running like they should be, how they should be looking, and things of that nature, man, because at the end of the day, that's what this about. That's what this about. And we're only gonna have as big of an impact as we expose ourselves to. So with that being said, I want y'all to, keep doing what y'all are doing. If I know that the tasks that I ask y'all to do right now, they're not really big tasks. We can get them done sooner than later. It'll be greatly appreciated for real. So that way we can move on to the next task because y'all, we literally everybody's looking at the fact that we got the whole December, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, just in all transparency, we got 4 weeks left to hit this shit off right. Got 4 weeks left to hit this shit off right. The last week of December, shit, at that point. I want everybody, at least everybody on this motherfucking call to have at least 100, 200 people on their waiting list. So that come with planning the content to create, and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, Mahogany, T, Jew, all y'all, like I'm gonna say this, and I know y'all ain't gonna take this no type of way. I would hope not, because all y'all got a little sassiness and feistiness about y'all, and a little spiciness about y'all. You know what I'm saying? But Avalon does a lot, and it's because she works a lot with the marketing side of the Canva flyers and stuff. So it's like I'm trying to get it to where she can get additional help over there so we can overall get this extra shit done, because guess what, y'all? I got a whole idea for like content and shit for us, bro. Like all them Facebook posts we need, bro. I got all of that shit in my phone. And it's hard for me to get it all organized. And I don't like it's only so much that she can do, is what I'm getting at.
Can I ask
So
a
if any of
question?
y'all
Because
can.
I'm gonna just go ahead and cut you off because we feel some type of way.
Oh wow,
Anyways,
okay.
I mean, you got all this stuff in your phone, but it's not in our messages. How is that possible?
So
Hmm.
so what I need to send it all to the team lead chat is what
I
y'all.
mean, if that's what you're gonna do, because we
Okay.
ready to get. I've
That
been
is.
ready since last month to get these things because I'm trying to invade the whole.
All right, say
I'm
less.
trying to put my face on every corner.
Oh my God, y'all going out with this shit, man. That's what I like to hear
I
though.
need y'all to drop everywhere y'all at so I can know how many corners y'all got. We
What?
gonna do this like a drug deal. I need to know how many corners y'all got.
Nah, for
Like, shut
real.
up now. Don't nobody
Nah,
want to hear them tunes.
nah, for real. But yeah,
Bye.
I can drop a lot of it in the team lead chat. But it's like so much shit to where it's like, yeah, that's why I be sitting on Zoom like that too, because I be wanting to give the space for y'all to come in and ask questions like what I'm working on, what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But I understand that I do have to take a step too. So I do more to drop some things in the team lead chat, and just saying like, because again, I'm trying to put together a fucking like outside of the posting schedule, right? We giving them a reminders of what to post, but of when to post. We giving them reminders of when to post and what they should be posting. But I think a lot of them don't understand the context of what the fuck they should be posting. So what I'm thinking about, and this is just me thinking, and everybody say I always do too much, I baby people and I'm crippling them. But it's like I don't like the feeling like people attached to me are lost. I don't like that fucking
I
feeling
be
at all.
lost.
And I
I
don't
be
really
lost in the sauce. I be in the cloud
and
and shit.
and I done already told Edge to go use ChatGPT, but I think that if I just give them a jump start, like maybe just give them like maybe like 15 days, maybe like 15 days of just posting material dedicated to their posting schedule. I think that, that might be very, very beneficial for them. And at that point, it's like shit, you got all the posting times, you got all the posts for day one, okay, post for day two, and now you just gotta go back. So, because everybody supposed to be posting 20 times a day right now, right? So what I'm thinking we do is I create 15 days worth of posting material. Hear me out. 15 days worth of posting material and literally do 10 things a day for each day, right? And leave it on them to do the other 10 type of statuses. You get what I'm saying? Um, that's what I'm thinking about doing and giving them that. And then at that point, boom, you got 15 days worth of shit that I gave. Then you got 15 days worth of shit that you need to combine with what I gave you already and put that all out. And then now the next 30 days, you should be able to run whatever on your own. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like
So
your
can
chat,
we make our own flyers too?
like what? Yeah, I thought
Like
about
eye
this was
catching thing. It got to be like something that's eye catching. Like I've seen a lot of things. Like it need to be some more eye catching stuff.
okay.
Like I understand our business flyers and stuff like that, but like, hey, somebody calling or this is our job form on the bottom. I'm not our job form, but our cognito form on the bottom. Or
Yeah.
um, hey, what's hey Arnold? Did you remember that? Because if you click this link, just like
Yeah.
spontaneous things we gotta
So
like.
And that's the thing. I'm not opposed to y'all doing that. I don't know if
Okay,
you
say
heard me
less.
on the call. I think Saturday I told him, well, yesterday I told him, hey, I give y'all the color codes for the company, and I give y'all the company logo, and y'all can get whatever outside y'all want design. Like it's no problem as long as the shit don't look like a club flyer. I'm cool with it. You get what I'm saying? Like I just want good quality flyers. That's attached. That's all I care about. Like I don't give a damn. You can whatever rate relate to your target audience. Put it on there. Just have it looking in a looking decent, bro. It gotta look clean. It gotta look neat. It gotta look well designed more than anything. Um, and also them flyers that you saying that you see that's popping out, man, drop that shit in the team league group so we can see it, so we can all get damn. That's
I
good
was
people.
just wondering. I didn't know. That's why I'm
Yeah,
asking
drop
because
that
I don't
shit. You see
ask.
that shit? Hell yeah, because guess what? Y'all are the mastermind. We the mastermind collectively. You feel me? Everybody got something different that they might see. My timeline don't look like yours. Jew timeline don't look like yours. Nobody timeline looks the same. We all probably seeing different shit. So we
Right,
gonna
and we
try to be
all
more
got
active.
different
Yeah,
clientele.
yeah, we definitely gonna try to be more active in that aspect for shit show.
And that'll definitely help y'all. That'll definitely help dropping ideas in a group. That way everybody can see. Ideas definitely help. It's an open space for everybody. That definitely helps.
And then not only that, if a motherfucker find the template on Canva, right? I mean on Etsy, right? I can buy that bitch, right? And share the link with all y'all. See what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
you sure can share them links because I sure be on Etsy because when I do my pop-up shops for my candy pops, I'm trying to make a you know, little QR code for my sign up every candy pop y'all buy, y'all gotta, you know. And then even when I do my liquor little site, I be doing too much, my bad, y'all. But listen, I do a lot of business and I'm gonna use that on all them aspects that I do business on. So I'm trying to see how exactly you want us to use and what's okay and what's not.
I'm
Well, I'm
putting
gonna
up.
do it regardless, but
No, you're not.
yes
I'm
I am.
putting no half out shit on none of these motherfucking flyers with my company logo and name on that shit.
Why in the what? That don't even make any sense.
I don't know. Half off your tax preparation. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute now.
Nah, bye. I'm exiting the damn competition.
Hold on, wait. That might be a fire ass fly though. Like you know,
Right. So was my $200 on the groceries when you try to yeah, let me get my props up off of that. Let me give me
that
come
shit
on.
was fire. That shit
Right.
was
Okay, thank you.
fire. I told you it was fire though.
I know it, but you ain't tell me you was gonna go use it.
I ain't use that.
Yes, you did.
No, I
You didn't use groceries.
didn't. Nah, I ain't used it. Anyway.
You talking about off tuck. Listen, let me
You,
go and
you,
shut
you a
up.
troll, bro.
Oh God, he is.
No, no, but for real though, y'all, I'm proud of y'all. Thank y'all for everything y'all done, helping us get back on the right track. The last thing is just we just got to reclaim our energy, y'all. Our energy was stolen by energy vampires, right? They tried to destiny swap with the fake of our company.
It looked like it was stole by your barber. I mean, my bad.
I ain't got no haircut.
My bad, y'all.
This ain't about me and my haircut right now, though.
Oh,
I'm in
Yo,
grind mode.
you might need to go get some energy then.
Nah. When I'm talking about the energy side, I'm talking about like our prepares, they morale. You know what I'm
We know
saying?
what
Them
you're
being
talking
happy to
about.
be a part of this, them being excited about this journey and all of that stuff. Like because we've had people that came around, and it's been people that was with us. They not with us no more, and they didn't try to copy the style, copy the energy, copy the swag. But this shit can't be. It can be replicated, but this shit can't be duplicated. You feel me? Because this is who we are. We real loving people. We care for real. We want to see each other win for real. This ain't no slick hating, slick animosity, slick competition type. This ain't never been that. And that's the difference between us. Everybody here has a beautiful heart, a giving spirit, man. And that's something that people they'll never understand that concept of the side of business, you know. So when I'm talking about, reclaiming our energy, that's letting people see Splendid as a whole for who we are as it applies to our internal circle when it comes to these prepares and these new partners we got. So I just want to that's one of the main things this week. I want everybody to kind of like be a little bit more engaged in both the team lead chats and both the team lead chat and the group chat for sure, for sure. And just making sure that everybody feel more than welcome and that they know that they need anything, they can always reach out. And again, we ain't gotta have no titles, none of that shit involved, because I get it. I had people that, Like I tell anybody, bro, I'll be the boss, the worker, the preparer. I'll be I don't give a damn who I gotta be. I don't give a damn. Whatever I gotta do to make this team successful, I'm gonna do that shit. But you got people that they be having something called profit complexes, you know? Um, I know for me, I've met people in the industry to where it was like, damn, like they don't want to work with you because you got X, Y, Z, you got these accolades, or you got this title, you got this certain position. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't give a damn about this shit, bro. I want to help you. Like, what can I do to help you? And I done had like real people that was like close to me, like people that I fucked with for real in this shit. And like we don't really even talk no more because at the end of the day, you feel like my success was a threat to where you was going in your journey, and it never was that. I don't feel like nobody around me is, oh, you less than you. Nah, man, it ain't that. We all equal. We all equal. No matter what people say, oh, he the boss, he the CEO. Like I don't give a damn about this shit. At the end of the day, man, I'd rather be the leader of my people, fam, and know that I got other leaders around me. We all leaders in our lives, so who like I don't want nobody to be able to identify me as the I don't want nobody to be able to identify me as the CEO. I don't want nobody to identify me as the boss. Hell nah. I want everybody to look at everybody and be like, damn, we don't know who the boss is. They all popping it. They all turned. They all having their way. They all having that shit for real. That's what I desire. I don't want nobody to be able to look and just be like, oh nah. Because at the end of the day, there's nobody that's bigger than anybody here. Everybody is just important. The person next to you is just as important as you are. And that go on, and that go on and on and on and on, and that don't stop. That does not change. You know, the love that I got for y'all, that'll never change. The only people that can change that and mess that up is you. You feel me? Can't nobody tell me nothing about neither one of y'all. And I want y'all to know that. And then can't nothing come between us. This paper ain't gonna come between us. Ain't nothing gonna come between us, bro. They print money every goddamn day. Whatever it is, we'll argue about it, but we gonna figure it out and we gonna get back right. Because that's what family do. I can't tell you how many times I done got into it with my brothers and my sisters. You might call me a bitch ass nigga, woo, 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 whatever, you hear me. But at the end of the day, that don't change the fact that that's still my family. I still love you. And we might not see eye to eye on this right now, and that's okay. We'll talk about it later though. We'll revisit it later. Right now, let's handle the business. If business still gotta be handled, business gonna always come before feelings. Point blank, period. You ain't gotta like shit that I'm saying. You ain't gotta agree with shit that I'm saying. As long as we all come together like ass cheeks at the end of the day and make this shit work, we good. Because that's what it's gonna come down to. We can beat anybody, bro. We can knock down any goals. Ain't nothing too big. Ain't no job too big. Like Paw Patrol. No job too big. No pup too small. You feel me? We all big dogs around here, man. We gonna come together and we gonna get this shit out the way though. Ain't nobody getting left behind. Ain't nobody gonna be forgotten about. Nah, we all on bad and bougie. Here you talking about? And if you ain't on it, you still gonna get paid like you was. Cause that's what we do. You feel me? But thank y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for being consistent. Thank y'all for, all the advice that y'all offer, all the support that y'all offer. Thank y'all for being committed to this journey. Thank y'all for staying down for real. This shit ain't easy. And I just want y'all to know I appreciate it. And if I haven't told you lately, thank you. I appreciate you. It's because of you. It's because of the work that you do that I'm able to continue to do what I'm doing. It's because of the work that you do that everybody's able to play their role, play their position. It's because of the work that you do, the things that you contribute to this company overall, that the new partners are able to come in and see something and be a part of something that's successful. So, with that being said, if y'all got any questions, y'all can go ahead and ask them. If not, we're gonna go ahead and get out this Zoom. I got some more marketing stuff I wanna go study for y'all and be able to bring back to y'all. I got a class that I gotta attend in a minute. But y'all got any questions or concerns though? All right, shit. I take it all minds and hearts are clear. I love y'all. Y'all take care.